Hi friends, we are back. According to a couple of friends, the other day there was a special meeting held on Saturday at 10 a.m. and we were all curious what was said. Apparently, from the people I've talked to, that it was more like a spiritual hug, nothing more, no new announcements, nothing like that. I can assume that it was probably because of the blood doctrine change. There's been so many people that lost their family members and have died from this doctrine up into the thousands that I would speculate it would probably be due to that they're doing a little bit of damage control. I've heard there's lawsuits coming. I cannot confirm that. That is allegedly. Um, but I know people are really upset because, I mean, we've lost a lot of people. I know here in our area in East Texas, there was a young mother that died just recently. She left behind her children. She was very young. She died due to this doctrine. And David, my husband, he lost his aunt. So all of us know somebody that has died from this doctrine. I myself almost died. My mother, when we went to Louisiana, I had to deliver out of state. I had a very high risk pregnancy. Most Jehovah's Witnesses women are very susceptible to dying during pregnancy. We went to Louisiana, and it was a teaching hospital, which probably should have been my first flag, but there was nowhere else for me to go. And I bled out, and my mom is a nurse, and my blood pressure was dropping to like 30 over 40. I remember everybody panicking, giving me boluses, wrapping my head in a hot towel, trying to get me to eat to raise my blood pressure because it was just plummeting. I was hemorrhaging to death. And I remember very little about that day. I was just so sick, so out of it. But I do remember my daughter that I was giving birth to, Caitlin. She was at risk for needing a blood transfusion because I was Rh negative. I didn't have the vaccine because it was made from blood, and I didn't know that I could take the RhoGAM shot. And the elders wouldn't give me any advice. They just said, do what you think. Well, I'm an all or nothing person, so I just decided not to take it. Well, having 6 kids and being Rh negative is very dangerous once your child is born with a positive blood type. So Caitlin was at risk for being affected. Thankfully, she was O negative, like me, but they did not know her blood type until she was born, so we were very concerned. I do remember telling the doctors when my mother left the room, if my daughter needs blood, give her blood. And I was just terrified that I said that, but I couldn't imagine something happening to my child. So anyway, and I was disfellowshipped at the time. It's a whole story. But yeah, so my mom was watching me die in labor, and she was like, no blood, no blood. I couldn't speak. So thankfully God kept me alive, because I would not be here today. So I'm assuming that is what this special talk was about. Just reassuring people that this is Jehovah's organization and that they're still the faithful slave that gets all of their direction from Jehovah. So anyway, I haven't heard anything different. If you guys hear something different, leave a comment below. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great Wednesday. Take care. Bye.